Hi everybody, Sanbonani. Welcome to my channel. Do make sure that you are subscribed and also do like the video. So listen, you guys, I want to talk about the recent episode of Being a Xaba. Okay, we just had episode 2 over the weekend, you guys, and this show is good. If you're a reality show lover, it's getting better. Okay, episode 2 was even better than episode 1, and that's how a reality TV show is supposed to go. And the trailer for episode 3 looks like episode 3 is going to be better than episode 2. So that is very, very good for us as the viewer. So if you have DSTV, this show is on catch up. If you want to watch it as it premieres, it's on Sunday, the same slot, you guys, as Unandi and the Rev was on, which is the 7 p.m. slot. So now, I like to review the shows in such a way that even a person that does not watch the show understand what's happening. So we have Mr. Xaba here, who is a church-going man. Umfundisi waseZion, Mr. Xaba. But you guys, I'm still trying to figure out what does Mr. Xaba do for a living. And I want to go back to episode 1 with that, and maybe I'll come back and talk about that because I feel like they're living well. The house that Mr. Xaba and his wife live in, it looks very nice. You know, he has a house that he lives in with his wife. They are talking about another house in Avoca where his ex-wife and his other kids live, you know. And I'm like, this is a man that looks like he is doing well for himself. So I'm wondering what he does for a living. I'm not clear yet. And I know eZion abanikeli, okay? eZion ikunikelwa ngosheleni, okay? I grew up eZion ikunikelwa ngo-10 cent, okay? So I'm just trying to figure out what he does for a living. So it's not people that look like they are struggling. The thing about Mr. Xaba is that he has many, many kids. It sounds like a man that is gets into relationships easy. Okay, he gets a beautiful woman, he falls in love with a beautiful woman. He would look like he's going to be forever in love with this woman, only it doesn't last forever. Okay, he's one of those men. And then he moves on to the next. He will have a few kids with the woman and then he moves on to the next one. But it's starting to sound like he doesn't necessarily break up with the last woman. Okay, so there's always a story about the last woman not really breaking up with him and then he moves on to the next. That's how it's sounding like on the show. So he has many kids, you guys, many, many, many kids. We are still trying to figure out who comes before who. Every one of these kids, they are all beautiful. They all have different beautiful and interesting personalities, which makes for a really, really good reality show. I love every single one of Bab Xaba's kids that we have met so far. I think this is going to be a good reality show. Also, when I was reviewing episode 1, I did not mention, you guys, that the Mselekos are the ones that have brought us this show. So they are producing this show. It's a good one, you guys. Now, I'm going to talk about this one issue on this video. I'm not going to review the whole episode, so I will do different parts on different videos, okay? So on this video, I want to talk about what's happening with Uswazi. Usihle no Swazi. Swazi is the current wife of Mr. Xaba. We say current wife because it looks like, you know, he might move on to the next one. So Swazi is Mr. Xaba's beautiful wife, much younger than him. She's pregnant, about to have their second baby. And apparently the children are not so far apart in terms of age. I think she has a toddler and now she's pregnant. And then the lady here is Usihle. Sihle is the daughter ka Mr. Xaba. And Usihle is viewed by the other siblings as the one that might be the favorite ka baba wakhe. Now, T, the other daughter, Bab Xaba, had explained it to say sometimes it looks like the siblings that like to go to church would look like they are their father's favorite only because their father liked to go to church. So if you go to church, you will be closer to their dad. So Usihle is the one that goes to church a lot with their dad, and so she's always looking like she is her dad's favorite to the other siblings. Now, Sihle and Swazi, the new wife, used to have a good relationship because, of course, they are very close in age. In fact, Sihle looks like she's older than Uswazi, so she's older than her stepmama. She looks like she's older than her stepmama. Now, they don't talk to each other. They go to the same church, okay, which really, honestly, like, listen, sometimes people don't understand why I would say that I don't want to go to church, but, Umfundisi is coming to church with a wife and a daughter that don't speak to each other, and you are supposed to listen to the preaching of the preacher. Okay, how am I going to listen to your preacher, sir, when you cannot sort out your mess at home? Your wife is not talking to your daughter, but I'm supposed to listen to your preaching? How? I'm struggling. I struggle with that, guys. I'm not one of those people that can just listen to what you say and not what you do. I listen to you and I also watch what you do. That's why I don't do well at church, okay? Now, they go to the same church. They're not speaking to each other. It's a nice thing, you guys, because they're also showing us that whole thing as a Zioni, and I mean, it's a very relatable show, this one. Okay, so if you get a chance, just watch it, but if you don't worry about it. You will know what's happening because we are going to be here talking about it. Now, what had happened was, now I'm talking about the relationship between Usihle, no wife of Mr. Xaba. What happened was that because Mr. Xaba is the person that sounds like, and I say it sounds like because he hasn't spoken about it, the children have spoken about it, he does not have a lot of boundaries when it comes to him and his exes. Okay, so now Usihle had a number of a girlfriend, an ex-girlfriend, so Sihle was a friend. So Sihle's friend used to date her father. Now, the father wanted the number of a friend because the father was going to help a friend with her passport. Okay, I don't know what he does with the passports because there's been a few mentions of the passports. Okay, I don't know if it has to do with Mr. Xaba's business. So now the father asked Sihle, please give me a number of your friend who is an ex to the father. She used to be his girlfriend. Sihle sends the number to the father's phone. The wife sees the number being sent to the father's phone. The wife does the research, okay, to find out whose number this is. Now, remember, Sihle had a good relationship with Swazi at the time. When she does research, she finds out this is somebody that used to date the father. That is where everything goes to S, okay? SHIT, okay? Because the wife assumes that Sihle here was trying to set up, her friend with her father, okay? Meaning that even though she was acting like she liked Swazi, but behind, closed doors, she was wanting her father to go back to her friend, okay? Now, from what I hear, they never had a conversation as to why the number was sent. The fact that the father had asked for the number, okay? Now, she says that then Swazi got upset. They had, ugly exchanges. They were fighting with the father, and then by the time she found out Swazi had found the number and she had made certain assumptions, it was already too late. She never got to explain the story. And then there's some WhatsApp screenshots that were shared on the show. I would still go through them just to figure out what was happening with that, because Swazi is claiming that Sihle had opened fake accounts where she would actually swear at her, or with a fake account. I don't know, guys. I'm still going to look at those. So that is how Usihle no Swazi's relationship went, sour. Okay, so now they don't get along. Even the baby that she has Uswazi, Usihle hasn't met that baby. Now, you guys, listen, I guess that as part of the storyline, we are going to be watching Usihle and Uswazi, maybe probably trying to work on that relationship. Now, what happened is that now when Swazi finds the number and asks the dad about the number, instead of dad saying, no, I'm the one that asked Usihle to send me the number, dad acts like he knows nothing about it, so he saves himself. I actually suspect that he was still dating this girl. He saves himself. So now it's difficult for him to be the one that helps them to fix the things in the relationship, because now Uswazi will have to find out what her man was the one that asked for a girlfriend's number. Do you see how messy Mr. Klaba is? Now, you guys, here is the thing about Uswazi being the new wife. Swazi is those new wives that think that everything that have happened with the other wives, you know, a man that is always getting married, divorcing, getting married, divorcing, getting married, divorcing, and everybody, you know, everybody and the devil and God and the ancestors, Abba Pant and Abba Pezulu, everybody knows that this man does not do well in relationships, but this woman comes and marries this man, and they think they are special and that bona it's gonna last. Uswazi just looks like that woman. Swazi looks like the woman that thinks that they are so special, that they are not going to be left like the rest of the women that were left. You understand what I'm saying? Even her demeanor is like, oh, you know, I'm looking at her like, listen, woman, you should be talking to all of the exes and finding out what happened so that you can make sure that it doesn't happen in your marriage, because Mr. Klaba looks like the man that gets bored in relationship and leaves. Also, another thing that worries me also is that the ex-wife of Mr. Klaba is talking about not being divorced. Mr. Klaba is saying that he's divorced from the ex-wife, the recent one, but the ex-wife is saying that he's not divorced. She's not divorced. So I guess soon we will be finding out what's happening with that. But I'll do a different video, guys, explaining that, because we do get a scene on this episode where the ex does make an appearance and makes some claims about Mr. Klaba that are very, very interesting. Honestly, you guys, this is a man that I guess should have been a polygamist. But I also think that he wouldn't have done well being a polygamist, because it's one of those where if he meets a new man, a new woman, he focuses on that new woman. But then at the same time, he doesn't necessarily totally leave the old relationship. And I'm like, what the hell is happening here? I'm not shocked that this guy knew Musamselego, because I'm like, of course he would be in the same circle as Musamselego, this guy, okay? But regardless of whether you guys, you agree with the way that this family lives, the storylines here are still reality TV gold. I still feel like they chose a really good family. You know, sometimes when they just choose like a normal family that is not like from people that are famous, you get worried, because it's like, why should I be interested in how these people are living, you know? And sometimes it's worrying when a reality show that is just like normal people that we don't know anything about are coming on our screens. But I really do think that with this family, they did a really, really good job, and the storylines that they are getting into really are really good, you guys. So listen, even if you're not watching right now, but you know, in December when you close at work and you want to binge watch a show, this is a show that you should definitely watch, because it's a good one. It really is a good. The girls look beautiful. If you're a man, it's nice you'll be watching some nice ladies, okay? And also those who are single, you know, the sons are also looking good, okay? Uzowasha amehlo, okay? Hayi ubaxaba ke yena uthe uguga ke, kodwa yena uthe hayi uthanda wife abancane, ngoba hayi ngeke akwazi yena ukuthi ayothatha umuntu wasempesheni, old age home. Cha naye ke kodwa ubaxaba abantu uyabukeka bandla, hayi akukubi kangako. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before gonna share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ngithanda kakhulu.